Oh, welcome back, everybody. I'm glad you guys are joining me today. And what we have here, of course, is a major Democrat donor having an absolute meltdown. And you're wondering, who is this donor from the Democrat Party? Well, she is a union boss for the teachers union, the very, very, very powerful teachers union, who advocated to keep schools closed and keep kids away on in remote learning, and then continues to push all of the other agendas within schools now, which they are going to continue to do. So she is out there now having this huge meltdown because the taxpayer will not foot the bill for individuals who have irresponsibly taken out loans to get worthless degrees, thinking that somehow they were unresponsible unresponsible for any of the consequences that came from taking out a huge loan. And she's here on the steps of the Supreme Court. Does this qualify for insurrection? I don't know if it does or not, but maybe it does. So before we dive into today's video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button if you're new here. Thank you for joining me. Allow me to share some info with you. Hopefully you can share it with your friends and family. Smash that like button, 1,500 likes, and we'll go ahead and dive into what we have here. And this coming to us via Twitter here. If you haven't been keeping up with things, apparently student loans is coming before the Supreme Court, which more than likely will be struck down, saying no, it's not constitutional for the taxpayer to pay for your degrees that you decided to go ahead and take out, these worthless underwater basket weaving 4-year degrees in lesbian studies. No, that does not qualify under any of these things. And kids have been lied to for so long by the public school system, saying that everyone needs to go to college, which that is absolutely not the case. There's a lot of people who do not do well doing college type of work and would succeed in other fields, and that's okay. I was not a very good college student. I recognize that. And I should not probably go to college. And that's something that you have to determine. But not everyone needs to go to college. There is a huge surplus of what we have, oversaturation in so many fields, and people that are just not qualified because they're not very good at what they're doing. They just give out degrees like candy at this point. But here we have, she's over here on the steps of the Supreme Court having this tremendous meltdown, says Randy Weingarten, union cartel boss and Democrats' biggest campaign donor, melts down on the steps of the Supreme Court. Let's take a listen.
And frankly, and this is what really pisses me off, during the pandemic, we understood that small businesses were hurting, and we helped them, and it didn't go to the Supreme Court to challenge it. Big businesses were hurting, and we helped them, and it didn't go to the Supreme Court to challenge it. All of a sudden, when it's about the corporations challenge it, the student loan lenders challenge it. That is not right. That is not fair. And that is what we are fighting as well when we say cancel student debt.
Now, the way she frames this argument, you would think, if you were just viewing that argument as she had that meltdown on the stairs, it's like she's advocating for like public school students from K through 12, that they're not getting funding and they're not going to get enough funding to continue to teach. But that's not the case. It's advocating for adults who have taken these priority loans out because the government has allowed it, because the government continues to do this. And since the universities know that they can that they're suckling from the teat of the government, that they can overly inflate the price of tuition, again causing very high tuition rates and causing high interest rates when people take out these loans for hundreds of thousands of dollars to get. You take that loan and you can go get a house. Instead, you're deciding to go out and get a worthless piece of paper that is not going to help you, more than likely in some weird niche study that's oversaturated anyway with people. And she's over here advocating for this, that wants the taxpayer, you, me, and all the other good taxpayers out there, to foot this bill for students. Absolutely. And for adults. Let me rephrase that. For adults, irresponsible adults. She wants to for the student loan debt. And it's not going to it's going to be struck down by the Supreme Court, and they're going to continue to look for unconstitutional measures to try to, again, pay off these voters. It's basically what it is. It's just a big old grab on voters, and this is just a bribery for voters. Vote for me and I'll cancel your student debt, which has not happened and will not happen in the current environment right now. So anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Does she look like a rational individual who could be reasoned with. I don't know. She has that little Ukraine lapel pin as well. I would say no. She sounds very, very vaccinated. So I don't think you would be able to have a rational conversation with someone like her. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Of course, you guys can follow me on all my social media, including Odysee, Gab, and Twitter. All linked in the description down below. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, and of course, I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Have a great day.